I remember last year I said I was going to post 3 times that day. Yeah, it didn't happen. I had some things I had to do that day that I had no clue about. So, yeah, we're here now. And I'm not posting the video about the tournament recap. It's kind of obvious why, and I'm mad. Actually, not that obvious, but I'm just mad of the way we lost. We lost double overtime in a shootout, and we lost in double overtime in the championship game, and I'm not telling you how they scored. I did not own goal. But depending how these playoffs go this weekend, I'll probably tell you about that. Then we're doing a season recap, because why not? So let's start. I'm naming my favorite player on each team. Starting with the Anaheim Ducks, Trevor Zegras. And I'm not saying Trevor Zegras because he did the Michigan goal and the Michigan. I liked him before that, okay? I'm not bandwagon on him. I liked him. I liked that he was young, good stick handler, and very good player. And pretty underrated, I'll say. He did make the All-Star. His first season was last season. This is his second season. He wasn't really that big of a player last year. Like, nobody really knew about him. But then this year, literally everybody knows about him. He created the craziest goal, assist, whatever you want to call it, the Michigan, and he was the third player to do the Michigan in the NHL. Of course, other players attempted it, but the first player to do it was Svechnikov, Forsberg, and now Zegras. So now we have the Ducks. Go to Coyotes. Coyotes, my favorite player is Clayton Keller. I like players that are young and they're good. Like, they're pretty good and they're young. I just like those kinds of players. And Clayton Keller happens to be one of them. So that's why he's my favorite player on the Coyotes. Next is the Boston Bruins, and if I could skip a team, it would be this and the Blue Jackets, because they're my least favorite team. Blue Jackets are my least favorite team. This is my second least favorite team. But if I have to pick one, so I'm probably going to say David Pastrnak. I know he's not the youngest, but I don't really like anybody else on the team. David Pastrnak, I like the style of his play. Because Marchand, I don't like him. Nobody likes him. Unless you're a Bruins fan. And then Patrice Bergeron. I mean, he's probably like my second. And Pastrnak is my favorite. And there's nobody other than that. Rask retired. McAvoy's not that good. That's pretty much it. Next, we have the Buffalo Sabres. It would be Jack Eichel, but he's not on the Sabres. He is Golden Knight. So I'll probably say that's a tough one, and I don't have all of them listed out. I want to go through my thought process with you guys right now. I'll probably say. Hang on. I'm doing a few seconds of research because I don't really know anybody because they're really bad. I wasn't sure about this player if he was on him or not, and he is not Cody Eakin, Alex Tuck. I liked him when he was on the Golden Knights. I saw this one shootout clip of him. It was in practice. I really like that clip, and the sell he did, I do that in the games a few times. He's right wing, I'm a right wing, and I just really like the way he plays, and I'll say he's pretty underrated though. Like, nobody really talks about him, and he's pretty good. But he's not like all-star good. Next, I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure next we have the Carolina Hurricanes. And I like this team a lot. I'll probably say Andrei Svechnikov. I know he did the Michigan. Actually, a few players that did Michigan are my favorite players on those teams. But that's not why I like that. Because he's a young player, like I said. Underrated. Like, I like players that are underrated and young. He's young, underrated, and he's good. So, and Sebastian Aho, he's alright. Trocheck, I'm not that big a fan. I don't even know if he's still in the Hurricanes, actually. Pretty sure he's though. Actually, as I think of it, those are the players I could think of on the Hurricanes. Actually, no. Teuvo Teravainen. He's probably my second. He's my friend's favorite player. He really loves that name, Teuvo Teravainen. Next, we have the Columbus Blue Jackets. My least favorite team, and I'll tell you later when I get to my favorite team. And once you know my favorite team, you'll understand why. The Columbus Blue Jackets, it was Cam Atkinson until he got traded to the Flyers. But it's not. Probably Boone Jenner. To be honest, he's the only player. I just like his name, and I don't really like anybody else. So, Boone Jenner is my favorite player on the Columbus Blue Jackets. Next, we have the Carolina. No, I already said Hurricanes. I have the Calgary Flames next, and I'll probably, and not probably, most definitely say Matthew Tkachuk. I like both of the Tkachuk brothers. They're young, they're aggressive, and they're both good. They went to the All-Star game before. I don't think they made it this year, made it last year, but no, not last year, when it was in St. Louis they made it. So, that's pretty much it. And people don't even like Matthew because he's a dirty player, but I don't think he's that dirty. He's just very aggressive. Montreal Canadiens. I'm gonna mess up. I'll be right back and go get something. Okay, we are back, and I just went and just got a list of all the teams in order, and instead of the Canadians, we're doing the Blackhawks next, and I'll probably say Patrick Kane's my favorite. I like that he's a good stick handler. I can't really say he's young. He's like in his 30s, I think. Early 30s, mid 30s about. I like all the plays he makes that I keep on rewatching a lot of the time. His 2010 Stanley Cup winner against the Flyers, it's like, I can remember everything about it. Everything. He's on the half wall, on the left side. He's standing still, sticking to the puck, fakes one way, goes the other, cuts around a Flyers player, is bottom of the circle, in between bottom circle and goal line, shoots it, goes right between the post and the goalie's pad, on the close side of him, and it gets hit in the net. He goes behind the net, goes crazy, and center ice, that's when he starts to throw everything up. He's like, yeah! I just love that play so much because everyone's confused. Everyone's like, oh, did he score? Why is he celebrating? And that's just kind of funny. And I love everything about him, pretty much. So next we have the Colorado Avalanche. Either Cale Makar or Nathan MacKinnon. I'd probably say Nathan MacKinnon because he's a forward and I'm a forward. I love that he's fast, quick hands, and a good shot. I love seeing like those crazy plays of him. Just coast to coast, flying all over the place. Always with the puck most of the time. He's an amazing player to watch, and that's my favorite player of the Avalanche. Dallas Stars. Okay, so this one was a bit of a tough one. Either Joe Pavelski or Tyler Seguin. I'll probably say Joe. Shoot. Joe Pavelski or. I would say Joe Pavelski, actually. It was between those two because I like both their styles to play. And when Joe went from San Jose to Dallas, he didn't have the best first year, but this season he's having an amazing season. Tyler Seguin should be the captain, but he's assistant captain, and Jamie Benn, well, he's not doing too good this year. He hasn't really been. He's aging, so Joe Pavelski's my favorite player on the Dallas Stars. Detroit Red Wings. I hate Dylan Larkin. I hate him. And you'll figure out why when I tell you who my favorite player is. It's kind of obvious now. So, Tyler Bertuzzi. I have my first fantasy game. He got his hat trick. So that was awesome. He's underrated. He made it to the All-Star when he was in St. Louis. Whenever I see a Red Wings game, not a lot, because they're so bad. Whenever he's out there, I get excited. I always watch him whenever he's on the ice, and it's awesome. Next, Edmonton Oilers. I was just watching them play the Panthers just now. They were winning 4-2 until I came down here, but they probably still are. They're down 2-1, came back, and now they're winning 4-2. My favorite player in the entire league, Ethan Bate. No, I'm joking. It's Connor McDavid. I don't like Dylan Larkin at all because of Connor McDavid. When Dylan Larkin won the fastest skater, and I was so happy to see that McDavid beat Dylan Larkin in the fastest skater this year, but not happy that it's been 2 years since he won it. But he's still awesome. I love seeing those plays. It's like 1-on-3, him and 3 other defenders just goes like, and crazy all the plays, stick handling, and when he scores, he's hyped. For the Panthers, they're just playing them. I don't really know, actually. I'll probably say Jonathan Huberdeau. I'll probably say Jonathan Huberdeau because Barkov, I don't really like Barkov because of that one speech he did in the award just saying his Finland fans are better than the ones he has now. Not a good move to be a captain of your team. I am going to say Huberdeau because he's an amazing player, smart player, knows what to do, and he's good. I feel like he is probably the best player on the Panthers. Controversial right there. You could agree or disagree with me, but I do think that he is the best player on the Panthers. Next, the LA Kings. Andre Kempe. I'll say him. There's this one moment I was playing NHL with my friend, the same friend that likes Boone Jenner and Timo Teravainen. We're playing NHL. He was the Kings and I was the Wild, I think. And then he dangles through my entire team and scores. And then actually says, that was a good goal. And then I start cherry picking and I get a pass. And then I just do a forehand backhand move on the goalie. And then Nacho just says, that was nasty. And we just started dying in laughter because his goal was just the announcer just didn't care. It was like he just shot it across crease goal, and that was Andre Camp. He just dangled through my entire team. And then I just do a forward and backhand move after chair pick, and he says that was nasty. So I do like Kempe. Very underrated. He did make the All-Star, so I don't think he's that underrated then, because he got voted to. But I do think he's a good player, fast, and good stick handling too. So I like that. He's also young. Minnesota Wild. Kirill the Thrill Kaprizov, basically. I like him. He's young. Won the Calder last year. Good player. I wouldn't say he's underrated. I'd probably say he's rated. That's pretty much it. He's young, good, good overall player, I'll say. Made some very good moves. Yes, let's go. Montreal Canadiens. This is so easy. Cole Caulfield. Next. Nashville Predators. Philip Forsberg. Awesome stick handler. I've seen so many moves of him. Just having right here, toe drag, puts it between his legs, cuts in, just does all that. Actually, my last Scholastic game for my school team, I did the between legs move. I got in the corner, I drew a penalty. Kid checked me. Not ban him next year. New Jersey Devils. I honestly don't know. I don't like anybody. Can't just skip it. Jack Hughes. Islanders. Matthew Barzal. Even though he beat McDavid, I don't care. He's a very young. He deserves it, I'll say. But Rangers, Chris Kreider. Senators, Brady Tkachuk. Same thing as for Matthew Tkachuk, his brother. Flyers. It's been TK for a while, but now they have Atkinson. Either TK or Atkinson. Ken Atkinson is definitely the best player in the Flyers, without a doubt. I don't know. I'm going to say TK, Travis Konechny. Probably because he's been my favorite player for a while. And also, yeah, that's pretty much it. Pittsburgh Penguins. I don't want to pick anybody. I mean, there's just one player. He's probably my favorite, but I don't want to say his name. Because, yeah, everybody's going to hate me. I can't think of anybody. Oh, wait a minute. WPT3. Unknown player, Chris Letang, or Jake Gensel. Unknown player, I'm saying. Okay. Just his edge work is crazy. The hit off the back of the net, come around. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Just got a notification of him saying, unknown player, and the Penguins are ready to face off with the Rangers now on ABC/ESPN Plus, US only. Okay, so it's kind of obvious. Sidney Crosby, that's the unknown player. Next. I should be forbidden now. San Jose Sharks. Tino Meyer. Seattle Kraken. I'm going to say Yanni Gord because he was on my favorite team. Now, you guys probably should know my favorite team now. St. Louis Blues. Jordan Kyrou. Tampa Bay, like my favorite team. My favorite team is... I should do the Christmas Vacation. Braden Point. Just young, awesome, fast. When Victor Ham was supposed to be the fastest skater, and Victor Ham was ill, he came in, did the fastest skater. I was impressed. Never heard him before until that point. And I was like, I like that guy. Maple Leafs. Mitch Marner. Yeah, Mitch Marner, I'll say. Awesome passer. Vancouver Canucks, JT Mel, because he's playing Lightning. Vegas. Mark Stone, his energy whenever he scores, he's crazy. Good passer, good defensive forward. Just like the way he plays. Washington Capitals, TJ Oshie, amazing shootout man, an amazing stick handler. Finally, Winnipeg Jets. Connor Garland. He's on the Jets, I'm pretty sure. Hang on, let me check. I don't think he's on the Jets, actually. Let me check. Yeah, I'm an idiot. He's on the Canucks. Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to. I'm gonna say Garland for the Canucks now. Who is on the Jets? Winnipeg Jets. Oh, Kyle Connor. I totally forgot about him. Yes, I'm doing Kyle Connor. I saw his goal. Can't remember. I think it was against the Leafs, I want to say. They're playing a team, obviously, and he had a breakaway. Came across, cut, put it backhand rifle. Okay, those are my favorite players on each NHL team. Hope you enjoyed. Bye bye. I'm gonna post once a week.